escapes like SF and just skewer them. Even if it's on to tower, just skewer them forward, and SF then suddenly is dead to a Flame Guard on Ember. So he does need to play fairly cautiously in that mid lane.
SF works Ember in lane, but in the mid and late game, it feels real nice to play Ember against.
Helping his buddy out. And Razor is one of those offlaners that doesn't really offlane. He doesn't have an escape, so he needs help getting his farm and the lane to him.
Tim's. Oh, bottom lane.
There's the kill.
That's a kill, easy.
Early point in Maledict and this mid lane. They are trading hits a bit here. Ember cops a Razor too, so needs to be a little bit careful. One more raise could finish him off. He's trying to ball himself up with the salve as well. He pops a Mega. He gets the kill before Magnus even shows up. He dodges the skewer. Yep, he's got himself out of there.
Tim's, oh no, what is he? I told you the lane was fine. 5-man, let's hit towers build.
But they can't find anyone. TNC seem to be aware of this, and also the catch is kind of, it's the Rubik lift. That's really all they've got, so they're entirely relying on Solo.
They protected their stack.
Yeah, they farmed it up entirely, so it's too late. Solo's swooping in. He gets scouted here. They see Troll as well. They catch him with the Searing Chains. Perhaps Solo would have been the better target. Instead, they get him with the Omnissize. Slider does take a few shots, but it bounces back. Oh, it was well played by Pasha to help pick it up, and Avaninj has got the mech, but he's looking very squishy underneath the Blade Fury. Gets popped like a pinata, blows up everywhere, but no one on the TNC side.
Oh, Tim's brought back Ramses.
Yeah, he's actually bringing down the Magnus very, very low. It looks like they should be able to get this kill. The lasso coming out as well, pulling in the Ember. They kill off the Ember. Raven trying to charge forward to finish off some kills, but does not want to stand in the fire, so...
Oh, Guardian Greaves fully completed now by the Shadow Fiend. You'd imagine they really want to take fights with this build. You can't allow this Jug to get as far ahead as he is. Like, he's not being punished at all. This this whole thing of just being able to free farm with Empower, you get so far ahead.
Yep. It does feel a little concerning, like they haven't got good answers for it, but Ember will TP back home. They want to finish off this tier 1. Will it get denied? No, they don't. Even with the Troll and SF there, they go back in for a fight. They catch out the Batrider. That's a key initiation tool. The static link onto the Troll is going to take away some of his damage here. The cast going to bounce around onto 2 with the Death Ward. AU, what a play here. Followed up by an RP on 2. They're very tanky with this Guardian Greaves, so Amel goes remnant in. He's got no mana whatsoever. He may just pay for this with his life.
Oh.
Don't know what he was thinking.
The counter!
RP from the high
That's
ground.
so much damage!
Onto 3. Jug only can spin away. The tips come out mid-team fight onto Solo, rewarding him for what was a hell of a play, and they're going to catch the Witch Doctor as well.
That was so sick. He got the low ground RP.
Try and delay this one. Roche will drop very fast. The Shockwave comes out. They catch the Batrider. Not the best target to kill first, but it's still a target that could scare them off. Roche,
Look at
but
this
Ramses.
Ramses. He's committing hard for this right now, and...
Yeah. Roger getting very, very low. Will the Maledict blow him up? Not with the Guardian Greaves. He gets some extra regen out of that one. Tim's, he's being amped up. He gets the Skewer back to the high ground. They catch up Pasha with this one. Gabby there as well. He's going to go for the Omni Slash. It's a stolen healing ward from Solo.
It hits the Ancients!
Oh, no. He bounces away, and this healing ward is healing everyone up. What a great steal. Tim's RPs, but doesn't really hit anything at all, and Roger's
They don't have damage anymore.
They can't kill off the healing ward. The Armel goes in the backline, catches the Batrider. He should be able to finish him off. Magnus is going to buy back for this one. Jug is going to just look to try and maybe salvage things. He needs to be careful.
Gabby, you got outplayed!
Gabby gets destroyed. He does buy his items before his death there, but this is fallen apart for TNC. Solo's Rubik is just styling on people.
Solo is... He's got to be able to scare you with his Sleight of Fist into chains. And they're going to go for the smoke here. Is the Aegis out? This would be a really good timing if it is.
No, it's got a whole minute plus left on it, but they just feel confident. They're going to run into the Slider. Again, it's Pasha. Perhaps just going down. Amel missing Remnants. He'll hit that one, but he's committed a lot of these Remnants here.
There he is now, and Ramses is just going to pop the ulti and go as Raven gets the Eul Scepter off. Tim's going to go for the RP. It's going to at least connect onto 1, but they should lose 2 heroes here as Raven getting chased down as Gabby finds in the backline Solo.
Raven, full retreat now, doesn't have the survivability to survive those right clicks, and they've got nothing left in the tank here. Maybe they are being punished for the lack of Omni Slash. It is coming back up soon. Can Gabby find a way into this fight?
They know Ramses doesn't have his ulti quite yet.
Yeah,
if they could find a good way to initiate on him as...
He does have cheese, though, so you've got to kind of stun him while you try and burst him is the problem, or he's just going to pop that cheese and get the hell out.
Guys, you can't just let them take racks like this as Solo's going to get gone on. You have to stop going on these supports, and now
Omnislash comes out, they get one. Ramses should be just fine. He's going to wait for him to the Omnislash to end. He wants to kill Gabby, and with the Skadi slow, he's Blade Fury, but he's getting slowed up. It doesn't look like, yeah, they can chase him down. Ramses goes charging forward. The range form is going to be just barely enough. The Sleight of Fist Searing Chains is going to lock them in place. Afanin has the Aegis still. Needs to maybe wait for that one to expire. I believe it is expiring soon. There it ends as they come back into it. That is kind of a small little saving grace for them. They still lose the mid-melee racks.
You've got to do something with this. You committed your jug buyback, and there's 40 seconds of a window right now. So this is TNC's potential way back into the game.
Yep. Lasso onto the Yule Scepter counter, and he gets held up in place, so he couldn't pull the jug in. And now Roger's going to be in all sorts of trouble as well. They get the cast down onto Ramses, but no more targets for it to bounce onto. Ramses has been maledicted, so he needs to be careful, losing his damage now as well.
There's the
Ramses
cheese.
has a BKB with the cheese, so he does manage to get himself out of there, but they're losing the T3 tower. Still 15 seconds on the SF before he's back. They're going to get at least...
Trying to back up Ramses here.
Yeah, they do not mind showing Ramses here, but on the high ground is TNC, knowing that they want to have this positional advantage. Roger pops the smoke, doesn't want to go blinking in because he is a little bit blind. It is daytime. The plasma field is going to clip him, puts the ward up there to try and set up this fight, which will help them out a bit, but Roger's in all sorts of trouble. The Linkens is there. I believe that blocked the lasso, so no lasso for him. BKB onto Raven. He steals some decent damage here.
Gabby still got his ulti too.
Now
Now
he uses it. He's going to bring down Afaninge with the two-man chains as well. It's bringing down the SF. That's a dead SF. He's got no buyback. Troll in trouble as well. He's got a BKB, but he's been skewered back. Needs to start life-stealing with the Satanic. He's getting himself back near the full, but he's still
getting kited so hard
completely
right now.
surrounded. And like you say, kited to days. Mel on this Ember is just getting searing chains after searing chains. Nothing Ramses can do except turn and fight, and he's going to die to Gabby. Instantly buying back here, knowing that I think it's not even about contesting Roshan. It's just about keeping your base alive, because they don't have to go Roche. They could almost go Throne here. 5 seconds left on the SF, so they're backing out of the pit. They don't want to deal with this. The DD rune, okay, it's worn off, but Razor's still going to charge forward with the Yule Scepter. Doesn't go for the static link, and
it's real low. You'd imagine that both teams...
Somehow, how did they not get Roche during that time?
I don't know. Shadow Fiend's dead too. Like, Shadow Fiend's still dead for 10, but they're going to commit on to Raven. He's going to go down almost immediately. He buys back instantly.
They get the bash. Gabby's being locked down in place here. There's follow-up stun as well. That's the Abyssal Blade coming to play. They've killed off the Jug. He's dead for 2 minutes. Oh, that's absolutely disastrous. He does not have buyback as well. Armel needs to find a way out of this one. I don't know if he's got it. He's going to get a kill on the Batrider at least, who instantly buys back from this one. Troll, plenty of HP to play around as well. Satanic, he wants to just go for Roshan potentially. He turns around with the Razor.
This was the buyback from the Razor.
The end of Raven's life for the next 2+ minutes. He's just dead. Deathwood from the high ground, trying to bring down Ramses, who has been brought kind of low, but with the Batrider buyback, it should be fine, and this is suddenly going to swing back the other way. TNC have thrown away the lead that they had gotten for the first time this entire game in a matter of seconds with one poor Roche fight. Jug, his buyback comes back up.
There
he goes back in. He wants to try and take this fight. They look for the RP. Tim's gets a decent one. Not quite the target I was hoping for in solo, but does stop the RP from being stolen. Omni-Slash bringing them low. Only a Batrider, though, not the target.
They're so low in the back line.
Oh, what can he do here? He goes down before he can actually steal anything. He wants the Slider dead as well for 100 seconds. There's only 2 left. They've got Armel. Armel's just going to keep on kiting him with the Searing Chains. The Slider Fist Searing Chains. Afanin getting very, very low. He's dead as well. It's just Ramses on the Troll. He's going to BKB.
He can actually get this kill. This will reset things for a sec.
He gets the kill. Die back for the Juggernaut. But he's going to keep on kiting Ramses. Can they actually kill him off? He's got the Octarine Core. Wants to go for the chase here. Can they actually bring down the Troll?
He's out of mana.
Without a BKB. Armel's just going to chase him for days, right? There's nothing Ramses can do.
No one has buyback left in this game.
Oh, no. Ramses is just like, what do I do, guys?
Is
I
this
can't
a slow
attack.
death?
It might be. What can he do here? Armel's just kiting. There's the Searing Chains. He goes rangeful, gets a range smash. Well, that's not enough for him. He turns around, gets the root on the Witch Doctor.
AU, you've committed too hard.
AU's just throwing away his life and giving Ramses a full...
If he doesn't go in, he probably can't lifesteal like that.
Armel would just solo kill him.
He would just hit and run repeated. There's no mana left on this Troll.
See there, he's just melting this melee rack. There is a glyph which they're going to pop. And the Aegis is expiring in about 15 seconds time. You need to be careful. He blinks it with the BKB Batrider. It doesn't get a lasso. Roger's game of woes continues.
Oh my god, this rack!
Oh, SF gonna get full stuff out of there. They don't get the melee racks, and TNC
Raven's really in
fight
there.
This one. Raven's gone in very deep, but he's got a Lotus Orb. And Aphanids, he's been caught by the Omni Slash. He's just melting to this one. He's got no Aegis anymore. He dies.
Whoa.
Aegis just expired. Is he going to buy back and try to take this fight? There's going to be a nice RP coming out. Is there any kind of a steal? It looks like Solo doesn't manage to find it. Gabby's trying to bring down the troll, but he's
just getting
needs
Solo.
to get the life steal up. He gets the He's still alive. He gets RP, but it's too late. He gets the steal. Oh, Solo, what can he do with this one? He's on the sides here. He's looking for initiation. Catches out 2.
They don't have the damage, though.
Where's
There's no
the
damage.
follow-up? There's absolutely nothing, and the Blade Furing Jug will kill the Slaughter. They're going to get more. They get the Rubik as well, who instantly buys back. 2-man chains forward. SF with a BKB. He just bought back. Afanin, you've made a few mistakes this game. Don't make another. You can't afford to die. I think he knows he can bring down Tims and Ramses.
Tims is like 300 gold buyback. Just use it.
Yeah, he instantly does. He knows. That melee wreck surviving on like 80 health, and now it's going to...
I really wish they hadn't waited. They waited until the Aegis was pretty much up before they took that fight, as the instant
They're done
buyback from
waiting.
Pasha.
They go charging forward. They want to bring down Armel.
they have the
to look
damage?
at
He's getting
control.
low.
He gets the Slider Fist off. Is there a Remnant out? He does have one. He goes a bit further back. It's not all the way out. He gets another one out. Armel still alive for now, I believe. Yeah, he has got buyback, even if he does go down.
Gabby doesn't have Omni Slash, so he
Armel.
wants to try to disengage off of this.
This Batrider does not have a BKB, and Armel's considering
Nice
initiating
Force
in.
Staff.
Ooh, can Gabby get out of this one? He's got the Healing Ward. Nobody's killing off the Healing Ward. so
Tims,
he's
he pushes
healing
them
himself back
away.
up. Tims, he's in some trouble here with the Corrosive Haze on him. Afanin needs to be careful. His BKB still a decent duration. I believe it's 9 seconds. Finally, the Healing Ward goes down, but it's healed everyone up pretty decently well. The Magnus does not have buyback anymore.
And Rogers died
Yeah.
during all of this. They are going for the chase. There is a
Rubik
buyback on this Razor.
dead on the
Armel gets
backline.
another kill.
Can they bring down this Razor? Raven does have buyback. They can look to turn and fight this one, and that's exactly what they're going to do. The BKBs are down. That means
There's no
Searing
buyback on
Chains-
this guy.
Searing Chains is king here. They're going to bring down SF. That's 3 dead. No buybacks. They're going to get a 4th, I believe, as well. Slaughter in trouble. He's got no buyback. It's going to be
Oh my-
Ramses against the world, and I don't think he can do this. 1-4 stuff. You're not pulling anyone into the fountain at this rate, and they're going straight for the tier 4s, straight for the throne.
There's
You've
no
gotta-
way you can hold.
Troll has 2 lives. He just has to go throw away those lives at some point and try focus one of these kills. Who are you going to lasso? The Lincolns and the Lotus make it difficult. They go in on the backlines. The Troll goes charging forward. The Blade Fury on the Jug. He's going to bring down the tier 4 towers. The throne could be next. They are buying some time here. They need all the time in the world. These respawn times aren't getting any shorter. And the Batrider, he's dead now for 2 minutes. Ramses is all alone. 1 versus 4, about to be 5 with the Magnus respawn. He instantly buys back. He needs to get in there instantly, but this throne is just melting to the Divine Rapier, and it looks like TNC are going to the Grand Finals.
Is this real life? Look at their faces. Like, everyone looks like they're in disbelief right now.
It's like a...
The Aegis uses from Team White off really through this game. That time at top where they went in, they dove. Ramses and Afoninj decided that, look at that, he knows. Like, they know they should have won this game. They dive in, he loses the Aegis, he doesn't have buyback. They immediately get Raxed as a result of that. Then TNC counter throws the game by not finishing that Roshan attempt. Good sportsmanship, by the way, from both sides. Yeah. They don't commit to the Roshan. But then they get the Aegis, and Parker, they wait the entire time. They wait the entire duration of the Aegis out before they go high ground. He loses that Aegis. Then he has to walk all the way back.